Stevie Lou commenting hot on Twitter as well. On Saturday, May 2nd, I performed stand-up comedy at Rodney's, and then I believe I was by the owner, Mark Youssef. The night started off like any other. And the last thing I remember was Mark offering me a can of Budweiser. From there, everything is a haze. I came to on the sidewalk, and my pants had been removed. I tried to take my phone out to film him, but he took it and threw it in the sewer.
Yeah.
You mean the gutter or the sewer?
No, it's just to quote his words, not mine. I'm quoting his words also.
Since this incident, Mark has been involved in a smear campaign. Is it like that Justin Baldoni smear campaign that he did on Blake Lively?
Right. Or what else? The guy who was the Supreme Court, the guy who liked just to have a few Budweisers.
Since this incident, Mark has been involved in a smear campaign to try to cover this all up. He appeared in the YouTube show hosted by Gino Bisconte the following Tuesday and made disparaging remarks about me in order to sully my good reputation and further. Oh, right there, you lost me. Sully your good reputation?
Good reputation.
Are you talking about Sully Sullenberger there?
Yeah,
if you plan on ever performing or going to Rodney's, at the very least, make sure you guard your drink around Mark. I am mentally and physically scarred. Do you have PTSD like Rob Saul?
Yeah, honestly, none of what you just read there is not accurate. Leading all the way up to the cans of Budweiser.
You got drugged?
I don't know. Mark was talking about how he saw me outside the club with my pants off. Those were his words first. So this was not me just putting this out there. This was in a response to Mark, the owner, making claims about me that he had the police called and I was maced and I was found half naked out front of his club. So,
Stevie, speaking of getting drugged, and a lot of people said Michael Jackson would do tomfoolery with his young fans in his bed. People have been known to, Bill Cosby, and so Mark saying, can you send me the tweet where Mark said you were naked and with no pants on?
Yeah. I'll email it. I'll post it
post it and tag me.
Got it. Done and done.
Hold on, I'll be right back, everybody.
I just want to make it clear that Mark from Rodney's drew first blood.
Well, didn't you do the review first?
No, this is how it started. I went and did a set at Rodney's, right? You were there. Then after Rodney's, he had negative comments about me, and it was wild. The only two people to have negative comments about my set on Saturday was Quadfather and Mark, the owner of Rodney's. It was universally recognized that I was a hit on Saturday, but this fucking schmuck goes on Gino's show. And let's just be clear. This is not normal behavior of a comedy club owner to go on some fucking douchebag show and throw shade on a good guy like me 2 days later. That is out of the ordinary. So I just texted him. I have his number because I have his number because I gave it to you. And I don't want to get into how I had
I gave it to Chad.
Business relationship with Mark, and he's too dumb to put two and two together that I actually helped him open the club when they first started. But I don't want to get into that. So I've had his number, and he doesn't realize who I am. So I fucking texted him. I said, hey, man, what's this about? Why are you talking shit? I've been nothing but professional to you. As a matter of fact, I can prove this, And he fucking goes, who's this? So I said, I'm the guy in the suit. Quoting him, saying that I was terrible, and he fucking sends back a nasty message back. Instead of being like, hey, man, I'm just joking around, he sends me back a nasty message. You have my number, and you think this is okay to say, fuck you, you freak. So I'm like, all right, man. Wait.
He said that to you?
In my text, yeah. I texted him. Personally, I tried to just,
What'd you say? What did he say back?
He said some nasty shit back to me.
But just say what he said, because I'm confused. You cursed at him, or he cursed at you?
I'll pull it up right now, just to be clear, because we should. He said, you got my number to send this to me, and you think it's normal? Lose my number, you degenerate freak. So I was like, all right, man. Game on. I tried to squash it with him, to be upfront with him about it. and he wanted to be a dick about it. He had the opportunity to be a man and just squash it right
Is that
there.
what you're reading the text?
Yes.
That was the whole text.
Yeah, I said, damn, you're talking shit about me? He goes,
that was the first text you said, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what did he say?
He goes, who is this? And I go, the guy with the suit. And he goes, you got my number and you think this is normal to send? And I said, you don't remember who I am? You're talking shit about me on YouTube. I've been nothing but professional and helpful to you. You're the one being an asshole. And he said, lose my number, you degenerate freak. So, I mean, he's kind of got me there.
Yeah, at least he got the last part right.
He did kind of get the last part on point. But anyway, so then like things kind of escalated from there. And, you know, I left a review on the Rodney's on Google saying, hey, and I was dead honest about the review. I didn't say anything that was untrue. I didn't do anything that was like made up. I said, hey, Rodney's is not a real comedy club. It's run by a dipshit. If you want a good night of comedy, go to The Stand or fucking the Comic Strip. You'd have a better chance of seeing a good comedy show at the Comic Strip than you would at Rodney's. And I'm just trying to let people know that that's not a good place to. You're
trying to take the high road. You're pro small business, like that lady in the front row the other night.
That was kind of strange, yeah. You know,
but she's pro.
Here's the thing, too.
Anti.
Here's the thing. It's like, I don't need to fucking suck up to this guy like Gino and Keanu do.
Yeah, they have nowhere else to turn. So that they think that since they're desperate, everybody else is desperate
has to suck this guy. You know, I won't say the word. Excuse me.
Yeah, they think since they have nowhere else to turn, that everybody else is in the same boat as them. Again, Gino and Keanu, they're done. They're done. This was their last chance to be grifting. Doing this whole Rodney's thing, and that didn't pan out. Keanu did another show today. I think made $22. I mean, it's over for her. It's over for her. Rob Saul, all the people that tried to grift off everybody, and their last hurrah is always go over to Stuttering John and then to have a fight with Stuttering John. Try to grift that way, but it didn't work for Rob Saul. It didn't work for Keanu.
You know, when she's coming in saying that she, you know, was just there to take in the show, she went to try to instigate. If anyone doesn't believe that for a second, you're out of your mind. You know, like
Kiki in the morning today, she made $40 in 2 hours, and again, that's minimum wage. But if you work minimum wage, they'll let you work 8 hours, so you can make more money. So, you're not stuck at a 2-hour job.
You know, and I get it. She's all mad because, you know, I had a better set than she did at Rodney's. You know, if you compare our two, you know, she literally got no response, no action whatsoever.
No respect at all. No respect at all.
She got no respect at all at Rodney's. We were there. We witnessed that. And, you know, it was a tough room. We gave her that. But still, she got crickets. Whereas I went up there and I got pop after pop. So
did you record your set?
I didn't. I tried to, but it ended up
what do you mean you try to? Your phone will record it.
Well, you want to hear the crazy thing is I was like live streaming. I mean, I know that's, and also the live stream I did for Rodney's got like 5,000 fucking views.
Because did you do an Earl Skakel style?
Right.
You did it upside down?
Right. So we had a tremendous stream going on, and then when all of a sudden Bob goes, you're going to do 5 minutes, I kind of had to focus on...
No, I think I said that.
Well, you did. I had to focus on that.
Yeah, because Jason Steinberg had a guest spot set up, and she didn't show up. So I said, you do 5 minutes after Ray, between Ray and Chad.
That's another thing. People have been fucking complimenting me, saying that I had something prepared, and that was why I was good. I literally put it together in a few minutes before I went up. So that's kind of the magic of me and how I was able to do all that, you know? So it's just what happened was when I was streaming, I had a Bluetooth microphone, and that was still hooked up, and it was downstairs in the green room when I hit record. So it recorded the green room.
The Bluetooth was in the green room?
Yes, when I hit record.
Too many callers.
Yeah, that's true.
Bluetooth green room. You know you're going to have a problem with that.
And then also, and then she's heckling me during my set, which is out of control.
Yeah. And they said Mint Diggity got part of your set. Did he get the part where he got heckled?
I think he got the whole thing. And basically she's like basically stepping on my joke. It was the joke that you complimented after the show. The leads to bad decisions. That's one of my cornerstone jokes. So then she yelled out, "You're not bad." Like she basically just says my punchline just a different way, and thought that was like some sort of addition to the show. So I went, she's adorable, isn't she? Literally being sarcastic. She took that as a compliment, like that I was like, "Oh, look at Keanu, everyone. Isn't she talented and great because she's interrupting my set?" Like fucking delusional, doesn't get it. It's shocking sometimes to think about how low IQ these people can be. And it goes to show, that Mark is just best friends with them, and he's got this shithole club. And like that's the thing too. Like if you look on Google reviews, this guy will respond to every bad review with a nasty, stupid comment. He's even trying to dox some other person who's putting bad reviews on the club site. So it's just, this guy's a fucking idiot.
Fucking Ray was talking shit. Ray, I got something for your ass, motherfucker.
This is gonna be
Kenyatta, if you come again, motherfucker, I'm ready. He'll still kick your ass. Definitely.
That's Johnny Carson screaming.
Cheers to all you drinking, everybody. Cheers. No! I got water. I'm like 38 days sober right now from alcohol. Thank you.
What are you doing, Chadzak?
It's only been 38 minutes.
You're doing Chadzak. You're sober too?
It was a bit. I said that sober for alcohol 38 days, and for mushrooms it's only been 38 minutes.
Okay, so hold on. I ruined it.
It's hard to hear too.
Still kick your ass. Definitely. I see you all drinking out there. Cheers to all you drinking, everybody. Cheers. No! I got water. I'm like 38 days sober right now from alcohol. Thank you. No, but with mushrooms, it's only been 38 minutes. So
I think that was that in the back going, yeah.
The bar did enjoy my set, so we'll probably hear her enjoying it.
Things are getting a little shaky up here. No, just fucking around. I do drugs, as I'm sure a lot of you know. I have a day job, and they gave me a surprise drug test at my day job. And instead of sending me to the HR department, they sent me to the Guinness Book of World Records.
I mean, come on.
I'm just laughing at the response. Yo, hey now.
I got a hey now out of the crowd.
I had a special brownie the other day. You know what this is? For those who don't know, it's marijuana that you eat. This brownie is special for a different reason. Because the woman who made it had Down syndrome. I usually say that joke a different way. I say my mother, but it depends on the crowd. So you guys got the Down syndrome version of that joke. I don't drink as much anymore.
Come on, that's not. I got to work on that one, I guess.
I think they added the laughs out though. So.
Well, because it's a special brownie, and then she's special ed.
Cut back because it's all blurry.
Stop drinking.
You guys didn't like that one. That's okay.
I think that might have been it there.
Yeah, the audio is terrible because she said it pretty clearly. I was sitting, she was in the back of the room. Not totally back, but I was right behind her, and she said it loudly enough that everybody heard.
Yeah, so you can't hear the laughter that was echoing throughout the room.
Yeah, it's like Freddie Prinze. I can't hear the laughter.
Right. I mean, hopefully this doesn't end up the same way.
For Keanu, maybe.
Wow.
You know, it's going to end badly for that Akash. Wait till his wife finds out he's not getting a Patreon anymore. She's going to be like, what? She's going to have to get a job. He's going to have to pay his bills off his stand-up alone, which the next year is going to dry up. So, yeah, keep working with your wife, everybody. Worked out for Steel Toe. Now it's working out for Gosh. Akash. Hey, you know, I was thinking today, maybe Gilly's behind all of this. Not behind it, but she used to date Pat Dixon. Pat Dixon lost his YouTube channel. Now she's dating allegedly Carmix. He lost his YouTube channel.
Oh. Yeah, she's like the Black Widow.
Black Widow of YouTube.
YouTube.
I'm scared. Is that it, Johnny Mac? I think.
That is great, though. You should get on one of those shows and just tell those people that.
They'll be like, you're just jealous. The same thing Keanu said. You're just jealous because your brother. Got it. I'm still jealous. Let me know when they make that new movie.
This is wild. This reminds me of talking about comeback stories. Guess who I saw yesterday?
Chad Zumock.
Better. It's someone that you worked with.
Tina Fey.
Close. The male version.
Jimmy Fallon?
That was a bad guess, a bad hint. I bumped into Louis C.K. yesterday.
Where?
At a pizzeria called Pizza Supreme, right by Penn Station. New York Pizza Supreme.
Louis loves. I ran into a Penn Station too. He loves that goddamn Penn Station.
He lives by there, I think. Or
he doesn't. I think he likes to walk by Madison Square Garden because he wants everyone to recognize him. He's like, wait, Louis, because that's what I thought when I saw him. I literally outside of Madison Square Garden, and that's where Penn Station is.
So I'm at the pizzeria. I'm on my laptop finishing my slice. He walks in, and it's hard to recognize him because he does kind of look like every other sort of Jewish guy in New York City with the glasses and all that, you know.
With the Jew beard.
I didn't want to say that, but yes. So he looks up, and I look at him, and I honestly I froze. I completely froze and was kind of stunned. And I saw him notice him, you know. But I didn't say shit at first. And then I'm like, all right, I got to say something to this fucking guy. If anything, I got to make a Kevin Brennan reference. You know, that was my...
Yeah, you tell him I'm all cleared up, cancer-free.
I was going to tell him that the cancer was cleared. So I walk over, and his booth is by the garbage.
He's sitting in a booth?
Yeah, he was sitting
He didn't get it to go?
By himself.
I think he wants to be recognized. Why would he say... Most people don't sit in a booth when they get a slice. They get a slice and they walk and eat.
Yeah, New York's a Pizza Suprema. It's a place that's iconic. The slice used to be much better, but it's still one of the better slices in New York. And there's only booths. So you go, and there's also nowhere else to sit outside of the place. Yeah,
but you get the slice of your Louis. You don't want to get trapped inside, and all of a sudden there's a big crowd around you, and now you got to do 20 minutes.
Right. So, but he could kind of lay, I recognize him. So I walk over, I throw my garbage away, and I lean over and I go, hey, I'm a big fan. And he was on his phone and he didn't even look up. He just completely ignored me and gave me it was one of the fucking most Hollywood moments I've ever fucking had, where he just completely gave me the shove off sort of thing. And I wasn't even being inappropropriate. I was trying to be
nice.
I was trying to be quiet and nice.
You give that pizza place a bad review.
That I could have been R-worded there. So
you didn't wait for him or anything?
No, at that point he shook me. He gave me the whole fucking fanook, and I just.
So how is that bad to say you're a big fan?
I guess because he was eating. You're not really supposed
He's eating a slice. Give me a fucking break.